Okay, there's a little town called Springdale right outside the entrance of Zion. That's where we want to go. We are coming from the west from Hurricane. And once you come over here, the first thing when you go into the park, you're going to go to the visitor center. We're going to get you that far, and then we're going to explain how the roads work from there. Utah. Full of Utahians. Yes.
Does that mean they have pictures of fatal accidents?
Never going to be a Utahian with that attitude. First bobcat I've seen out here in the wild. And there was silence. Even Johnny Carson bombed too, folks.
I didn't see a bobcat. I was looking at the big mountain.
You didn't see the bobcat?
No, I was looking at the big mountain.
You missed out. Private vehicle, $30. $15 per person to walk in or bicycle in. Hello.
Do you have an ID that goes with this one? You guys need a map too?
Yes.
Please.
The visitor center is the very first right turn.
Okay.
That's where you park, and then a bus will take you up all the good hikes and walks and trails and all that.
Okay.
They're all in there.
Okay.
You guys are all set. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Annual passes are good. Visitor Center is the first right. That is where we will go. Also, there are two campgrounds in here right at the visitor center. One requires reservations, the other one does not. However, both were full, and you have to remember we were there in mid to late April. I'm sure during the busier season there is absolutely no chance of actually being able to just luck out and get a spot in this place. So we have another video coming up that will show you where you can camp for free on BLM land nearby.
That way. Can you get between those two?
After you went to all that effort to start picking on the window.
Well, never mind.
Well, be quick, baby. We ain't gonna be here that long.
What am I supposed to do?
15-minute parking is all we need. Run in there real quick and find out what we need to find out. Start that timer. Okay, folks, your experience may vary, but this is the first time we have ever handed someone a National Parks pass, and they have asked for a matching ID. As a matter of fact, they then slid the card through a machine, I guess, to register it somehow that we had been there. Now, we also came back here the next day. It was more crowded. They had a third lane going around to the side. They motioned us over, showed the card to a lady. She waved us on through. So it's hit and miss, but if you have never been asked for ID, matching ID before with one of these National Parks cards, just know that it can happen. Onward and upward. Watch for people on the bridge. Yeah, I told you this was going to get confusing. When you leave the visitor center, you're going to follow the path we're on up to that bridge. There is a road that cuts off to the left in the video. That is what you see marked in red on here. Now, you can take shuttles from outside of town. You can take shuttles from the visitor center, which is great if you're lucky enough to be in the campground, one of those two campgrounds there. That shuttle will run you up here. The shuttle is the only thing that can travel this road, which means if you want to go to any of the hiking trails that you may read about before you come, the only way to get there is on these shuttles. Straight ahead on our video, and the blue line on this map going east, is the road you can actually drive through here in your vehicle.
What are they looking at? What did we not see? How about you? We'll catch all of these coming back down. .1 mile tunnel, completed in 1930.
There are your heights for those of you driving an RV. They bring traffic through here one way at a time, so you can drive in the middle, so you are going to be dealing with that 13-foot 2-inch height. If you forget and drift to either side, you are then dealing with the 11-foot 4-inch height, and depending on your rig, bad things may happen. Here's a pic of this entrance being constructed in 1930, and another picture of people enjoying this in the early days.
We're not done
we're
yet.
not. You can just shoot a picture off there, sweetie poo.
I can't, I was videoing.
Alright. This is an elevation gain. You can feel it.
They built it in the 30s for smaller cars.
So two Model A's could pass each other. They didn't envision people would be driving these things the size of Greyhound buses.
I guess that's why they have like the windows so you can stop and look out, but
True.
now you can't.
Right.
Because, you know.
I would say that is true. Still going up. Quite steep. headlights. Put sunglasses back on. Cool van. Any place we stop on this road will be an overlook. Okay, bus. Park tunnel. Remove sunglasses.
That's a little one.
Lights on. But you should. And I'll tell you why. Because you pop into this light to dark wearing sunglasses and you can't see somebody on a bicycle in
Right.
here.
Top of the world for today. Oh yeah.
Yes, higher up is warmer, closer to the sun. Right?
If you say so.
Okay. I'd really like to get down there where that water was. I am not going to attempt to go down that slick, long rock.
Hiking boots.
I wouldn't even try that in hiking boots.
I would. Hiking boots and a walking stick.
You'd have to rope me off to a tree. Because if you fall, you're going to tumble about 60 feet. There's what I want.
Okay, so we pretty much turned around here. We went back down to the beginning, and on the way down at the big tunnel, here is something you really need to see because it just shot half of what I've already told you right out the window.
Because there's a car coming.
Yeah, I know.
Stop, go,
Okay.
go on. Because I see headlights.
That's okay. Stay in your lane.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't care on this one. It's okay. Go on.
Maybe cars, yeah, sure, why not?
Cars are fine.
Cars are fine, it's just the big bus coming through.
That you have to wait on. Okay.
This is much more fun
Meeting
than
cars.
the first time, yes. When it was built for those 4-foot wide Model A's and Model T's.
That's okay, stay in your lane is okay for us because we're in a minivan, but what if we had been in an RV like many of you will be? So it seems they do allow two-way traffic a lot of times through this tunnel. They take it down to one-way traffic when someone is coming through like a tour group on a big commercial bus. So remember, you have that 13.2 height in the center, but you're only 11.4 along the edge. So if you're having to go through here 2 lanes of traffic, you're in your lane. Now you're having to count on that 11 foot 4 inches. It's just a little bit confusing. Hopefully I was able to simplify some of that for you, especially if you're in a larger, taller vehicle, what you're going to have to deal with that tunnel. Anyway, We'll see you for the next video where we'll talk about some free camping places around here, show you a cool museum nearby, and continue on with our journey.